Viranminda had just arrived in the glorious Thiruvarur. It was around this time that Sundaramurthy Nayanar had married Paravai Nachiyar. The next day after the wedding, Sundaramurthy Nayanar came to the holy Thiruvarur temple of Puttadankondar for his usual worship of Sivaperuman. Sundaramurthy Nayanar's life story is an amazing and legendary one, filled with many wondrous miracles and close interactions with God himself. He had the unique relationship of being best friends with the Lord Almighty. Such was their friendship that Sundarar would often meet up with God, tease him, get teased back in return, and would often receive and exchange gifts. Sundarar and the Almighty, who is all-merciful, had a lot of love for each other. The omniscient, omnipresent Lord of all lords wonderfully used this unique instance of Viranminda Nayanar's visit to Thiruvarur, coinciding with Sundaramurthy Nayanar's presence there, to ultimately transform the world for better. Such was the impact of what was about to take place. Let us go back to Sundarar's entrance to the Thiruvarur Tyagarajar temple on that momentous day. Sundarar was in a hurry to see and worship his dear best friend Lord Shiva. In the Thiruvarur temple is a large area where many great devotees of the Lord gather and share joy in sharing the glories of the Lord together, be it through glorious singing or informative and humble discussion about God's glories. This built area in the temple complex can even be seen today and is known as the Devasiriyan Mandapam. On that particular day, Viranminda was also experiencing great joy in speaking with and paying respects to fellow Sivanadiyargal who had gathered in the Devasiriyan Mandapam. Sundarar lived a life of utmost respect and devotion towards the Lord and his dear devotees. Sundarar from far saw the holy congregation of devotees of the Lord at the Devasiriyan Mandapam. He felt scared and unqualified to go in front of the Sivanadiyargal and greet them formally. Sundarar internally pleaded to the all-loving Lord, thinking, "Oh my dear God, when will I be blessed with the prestigious honor of being a devotee of these great devotees? Adiyarkum Adiye." And thinking this way, Sundarar paid his respects in his mind towards the Sivanadiyargal, thinking of himself to be unworthy of even going near the group of devotees, and thus made his way straight towards the holy shrine of the Lord inside the temple complex. During these seconds, our Viranminda, who was amongst the crowd of devotees, happened to catch sight of Sundarar walking straight into the temple, without externally, formally paying his respects to the Sivanadiyargal. Even though such a large number of Sivanadiyargal had obviously gathered at the Devasiriyan Mandapam, such was the Lord's will that Viranminda, a staunch devotee of the Lord's devotees, became enraged upon seeing Sundarar's actions, which he considered a great crime. Such was the Lord's will that Viranminda Nayanar was unable to see that Sundarar had paid his respects mentally towards the devotees. Viranminda heard via nearby devotees that this devotee, who had just entered the temple complex, was none other than the Lord's good friend Sundaramurthy Nayanar. However, at that moment in time, Viranminda was enraged by what he had seen, that he could not stay quiet any longer. Viranminda then powerfully stated, "Adiyargalai vanangamal selகின்ற வந்தொண்டனும் புறகு அவரை ஆதரிக்கும் சிவனும் புறகு." Viranminda was so offended that Sundarar had not externally greeted the other devotees, that he was also angry with God himself for being Sundarar's friend, and stated that as a member of the group of devotees, he outcasted Sundarar and his friend Sivan also for condoning such behaviour. Viranminda spoke with authority. Can you imagine the scenes? Can someone even say such a thing as a devotee in a temple? Can this even happen? Yes, it happened, and our Viranminda did this. How merciful and loving is our Lord Sivaperuman. He only pays attention to the purity and sincerity of his devotees and their devotion. He accepts love from his loving devotees in all forms, be it through kindness or anger, for he knew how much love Viranminda Nayanar had for all Sivan Adiyargal. Viranminda was such a great devotee of the Lord's devotees, so much so that he not only worshipped and paid utmost respect to fellow devotees of the Lord, but also made sure other devotees did this deed too. And he also had the mental strength to be strict and call out other Adiyargal who did not do this, to make sure that those Adiyargal would then also correct their ways and would also pay their respects to other Adiyargal of the Lord. Such was the endless love Viranminda Nayanar had for Sivan Adiyargal. Sivaperuman took this opportunity to share with the world a few important things. He wanted to share Viranminda Nayanar's glories, and also wanted to calm him down so he didn't remain angry. He wanted to share the true glories of legendary Sivan Adiyargal, which much of the world had not known about. He wanted to fulfill his dear friend Sundarar's wish of being a devotee of the devotees officially. Through this, the Lord would then share the selfless, humble and devotion-filled attitude Sundaramurti Nayanar really had inside him, which the external world had not seen yet in these moments. The all-loving Sivanaar waited no further and appeared in his blissful and flawless true form as Sivaperuman right in front of his best friend Sundaramurti Nayanar straight away. Though Sundaramurti Nayanar had by now interacted with the all-loving Lord on multiple occasions, he was always overwhelmed with devotion and love every time he saw the Lord, and immediately fell at Sivanaar's feet in pure love and joy. And of course, the all-loving, all-pervading Sivaperuman's lotus feet are no ordinary feet. Saklar Swamigal beautifully describes the glory of the Lord's divine lotus feet in the Periya Puranam. Saklar Swamigal, through the Periya Puranam, has described these magical moments which would change the whole landscape of Saivam for everyone, forever. So, what happened? Let's go back and find out. The all-loving Sivanaar, who was fully aware of Sundarar's desire to become a servant of the servitors of the Lord, blessed Sundarar with the knowledge to apprehend and sing the glories of the divine Sivan Adiyargal. Sivaperuman honestly shared with Sundarar, his dear friend, how much Sivan Adiyargal really mean to him. These beautiful souls are absolutely flawless. Their glory is truly unmatched, and only they are their own equals. Such is their faith and purity. Through their abundant love, they own me. They're already one with me, and they have won the world. And because of their pure love, they are immersed in bliss. They have truly conquered everything and have already reached me, and I want you to join them. Sundarar became filled with even more joy upon hearing Sivaperuman's glorious words. He replied to his best friend Sivaperuman and said, I have truly attained the best path, and paid respects to his dear friend. Sivanaar responded to Sundarar by lovingly instructing him, go to our Adiyargal, pay proper respects to them with your pure love and sing their glories in your wholesome and flawless Tamil. Sundaramurthy Nayanar could not believe this amazing and immediate gift from God himself. He bowed his head with respect. At the same time, he hesitated and openly asked Sivaperuman, "Oh, my dear Lord, where do I start? How and what do I sing? How can someone as lowly as me sing the lofty glories of our Sivan Adiyargal?" The all-loving and merciful Lord of all lords, Sivaperuman, kindly gave Sundarar divine instructions by giving him the first line to start the song. Thillaival Andanar Tham Adiyarkum Adiye. Engulfed in love, Sundarar fell on Sivaperuman's feet and prostrated in respect. Sivaperuman, having passed his important message to his friend, slowly disappeared from sight. Sundarar realized what had happened and went forward towards the crowds of Sivan Adiyargal in the Devasiriyan Mandapam to complete the gracious task given to him by Sivaperuman. Sundarar, who was engulfed in an abundance of love towards all the Sivan Adiyargal, folded his hands and sought the blessings of all the pure devotees gathered in this holy location. To each devotee individually he shared his love and respect. He called himself a servant of them, and it was here that the legendary, flawless Thirutondar Thogai Padhikam was born.
தில்லைவாழந்தனர்தம் அடியார்க்கும் அடியேன் திருநீல கண்டத்து குயவனார்க்கடியேன் இல்லையே என்னாத இயற்பைக்கும் அடியேன் இளையாந்தன் குடிமாறன் அடியார்க்கும் அடியேன் வெல்லுமா மிக வல்லமை பொருளுக்கடியேன் விரிபொழில் சுல்குன்றையான் விரண்மிண்டற்கடியேன் அல்லிமன் முள்ளையந்தாரமர் நீதி கடியேன் ஆரூரனாரூரில் அம்மான காலே
This way, Sundaramurthy Nayanar continued singing and completed 11 songs to create the Thirutondar Thogai Padhikam. This composition is the biggest reason we are able to learn about each of the Nayanmar in today's world, because The Tirutondar Togai is the first known instance to us where each of the legendary devotees referred to today as the Nayanmargal are mentioned altogether. Fortunately, since then, Nambiyandar Nambigal, Circular Swamigal and Umavadi Sivachariyar have elaborated on the stories of the Nayanmargal further. Though Sundaramurti Nayanar did not include himself in the list of Nayanmargal and only thought of himself as the servant of the devotees, Adiyarkum Adiyen, he was also included in the list to make the total 63 Nayanmargal. This legendary group of devotees includes people of all backgrounds and occupations, includes rulers of kingdoms, merchants, hunters, potters, warriors, fishermen, temple priests, mothers, fathers and children, poets, teachers and musicians, and the list didn't stop here. To truly shed light into just how inclusive and wholesome Saivam is, the Tirutondar Togai includes an additional 9 special groups of devotees, Togai Adiyargal, who are beyond the barriers of time and location. Thus, adding the 63 Nayanmargal to the 9 Togai Adiyargal gives us a total of 72 Adiyargal who are celebrated in the Tirutondar Togai Padigam. The Tirutondar Togai introduced us to our heroes, the Nayanmargal. Thus, it is because of Viranminda Nayanar that Sundarar was able to share the Tirutondar Togai Padigam with the Lord's grace. This way, Viranminda Nayanar lived on this earth in complete devotion towards fellow devotees to ensure Saivism remained protected, and fittingly reached the eternal bliss of the shade of the Almighty's lotus feet on the blessed day of Chittirai Thiruvadi. Sivanaar did not stop here and also blessed Viranminda Nayanar with the divine position of Gananadar, the leader of the Sivaganas, the Lord's dear servitors. Now we have learnt about Viranminda Nayanar's story, let's explore some compositions sharing Viranminda Nayanar's glories. Tiruchitrambalam Pesum Perumai Av Aaruranayum Piranavanam Isan Tanayum புறகு தட்டு என்று அவன் ஈசனுக்கே நேசன் எனக்கும் பிரான்மனைக்கே புக நீடுதன்றல் வீசும் பொழில் திருச்சங்குன்றம் மேய விரண்மிண்டேனே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். ஒக்க நடுநாள் இவ்வுலகில் உயர்ந்த சைவ பெருந்தன்மை தொக்க நிலைமை நெறி போற்றி தொண்டு பெற்ற விரண்மிண்டல் தக்க வகையால் தம்பெருமான் அன்றினாலே தாழ்நிழல்கு மிக்க கணநாயகராகும் தன்மை பெற்று விளங்கினார். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். விளங்கு திருச்செங்குன்றூர் வேளாண் தொன்மை விரண்மிண்ட திருவாரூர் மேவுனாலே வளங்குளவு தொண்டரடி வணங்காதேனும் வன்றொண்டன் புறகு அவனை வலிய ஆண்ட துளங்கு சடை முடியோனும் புறகு என்று அன்பால் சொல்லுதலும் அவர் தொண்ட தொகை முன்பாட உளங்குளிர உளது கன்றார் அதனால் அண்ணல் உவகை தர உயர் கணத்துள் ஓங்கினாரே.